Well, hello people. Welcome back to part 2 of our Manor Lords Update 5 run. We hope you're having a wonderful day. Just as we start the episode here, it seems that some mercenaries, brigands for hire, of our blue friends over here, or the green friends at least, are attacking some bandits. Which will be great to see. The AI possibly lose actually, because these guys are really injured. Yeah, you're not doing too great, are you? I wonder if they're going to get clapped here then. Let's wait and see, shall we? And it would appear the bandits are still getting a good CNT. Though they are killing them. Our well's also finished. Oh yeah, they killed them. Oh dear. That's the first time I've seen the outlaws win. Where did you come from? This camp? And this is very... Sorry everyone, I'm very interested to see where they're going to go now. Are they leaving? No. Oh. Are you okay? The guys just... Oh, I guess they're just... permanently aggroed. So they're waiting to find more people, I suppose. Okay. Oh no. They just set up another camp. Yeah, there's 2 camps here now. Interesting. Okay, there we go. So, wait, have they left the other one? Sorry everyone, we're all of a sudden having some Manor Lords science right at the start of the episode. Okay, so they've abandoned this one seemingly. And then just moved to the other one. Very interesting. I wonder if there's possible cheese there where you can keep moving them around and just infinitely generate bandit camps to loot. Maybe. Anyway, let's get back to our own problems, shall we? So our animals over here are essentially hunted to extinction, so I'm going to take them out of the hunting camp, just so we can let that replenish. We can start to hunt it again. And we also wanted to start bringing in a butcher in here as well. So let's get this guy up to level 2. And with that, we're going to have a few level 2 people around now. So garments are also needed. We are producing wool for that. We could also process hide as well, but I'm going to use wool. It's a bit more renewable, I suppose. And then beverages as well, of course. Growing beverages here is absolutely not an option. Barley fertility is horrendous. And it's also horrendous in the province next door, which we also own, so we are going to have to trade it. Trading it in its earliest form, I think, is going to be the best way. Do you want to buy you another horse? Yeah, I do. It's only 60. So coming into our barley trade, we could buy the barley, which is a major. Or we buy in the malt, which is a minor trade. And it costs 14. I think we'll go with barley then. It makes sense, doesn't it? We'll have to buy it. It's a major trade route. I'm going to do it here while we have the money. And I'll keep it as a small surplus for right now. We're not going to have a ton of beer production. And then we're going to want our malt house, which will be in industry. And this will turn our barley into malt, which will then go to a brewer's extension to fuel our pub. In terms of where we want this, I wouldn't mind starting to expand up the hill here. I think I'm going to have a few more vegetable gardens out this way. We'll have this here. And then we'll also start bringing some roads to map out this new area along this bit of a cliff face. I think I'll have a road that comes this way. Trying to follow the contour lines as sensibly as I can. Feed that back into the main junction into the village over here. This terrain, I know it's going to be too steep, but I'll check anyway. Yeah, too steep to build. How about here? I just need to see how buildable this terrain is for us. Yeah, okay, that'll build there. That's just not enough goods, so that's fine. And about this side, maybe. Yeah, you will build here, okay. And on this one. Yeah, too steep to build on that one, which is a shame. It's fine. We just have to be a bit more precise about where we're placing things. So our butcher's gonna come in. You don't have the upgrade space, do you? That's fine though. And we'll also upgrade this one as well, who will become the textiler, so we can start to give clothes to all the level 2 houses here. We're still a little ways away from being able to settle the new province. We just need more taxpayers in for that, because our level 2. Well, unfortunately, this is still coming soon, which will be really fun to get the rest of this unlocked. But that's fine, we'll obviously wait for that. Cool, Burger Spot level 2 is here. You are going to be the butcher. Let's get him in. Hopefully our sheep are beginning to populate. Yes, we're up to 4 now, fantastic. They've had twins at least. It's only going to keep multiplying, and once they hit our thresholds of block size as well, we can start to sell them back via the livestock trading post as well. Hello people. What's going on here? More mercenaries for the green flaggers. Are you going to go try to take out those bandits again? You are, aren't you? So the AI is using the mercenaries to go and try and clear those bandit camps out. Okay. We'll keep an eye on them then once they get over there. In terms of how our other AI friends are doing, starting to get a substantial size onto them now. Making use of some rich quarry over here as well. Fantastic. And then you are going to be our tailor's workshop, which will be 6 planks, which we do have a stocked saw pit, don't we? We do indeed. Let's wait for those to trickle back in. Then let's see if these archers indeed will be the bandits again. We need to take the high ground. There we go. Bandits are triggered. It's hard to see them through the trees. But they are here. God, imagine fighting on this terrain. Brutal. Barbs are screaming. Absolute ankle snapper. But the archers have gone into melee combat, which is not the best idea, boys. Where's the other band? You're over here, are you? Running away? God, I bet that's cold, isn't it? Brutal. You get frostbite in there, boys. Yeah, but as I expected, those archers are not sustaining to any kind of... Oh my god, they won? Well, they did. Or did they? I don't know who won there. I'm not sure. They've disappeared. They vanished, okay. Not sure quite what happened there. That's alright then. There we go. There's our planks. They do seem to be struggling to make it back to storage. How are we doing for supply and demand here? Maybe do with another granary worker. Also bear in mind though, I do need a spare family to go back to the wild animals. Right, cool, so our butcher's here now. You will focus on producing... We don't have any pigs, do we? No. Went with all goats, I think, didn't I? So this is where we could start to utilise some of that salt now for sausages. I do wonder how much we could possibly sell sausages for if they're essentially on infinite supply because we have rich salt. We can sell them for 7. So I misinterpreted this. I thought this was like advice on to never trade this particular good. It's not, apparently it's just reading the rule. Not sure if I'm the only one that fell for that, but it is just the current setting, not advice. Yeah, so we could sell sausages. We'd have to start investing in some pigs though. Which is fine, because I do want more burgers pots anyway. So why don't we start bringing in some of those now? Let's have some more homes in this kind of awkward shaped land we have. We can get back garden upgrades in here. I also mentioned some sort of larger vegetable plot over here as well, didn't I? See if we can even build on this. This map is a real challenge for your terrain, everyone, if you're looking to enjoy more of a challenge with Manor Lords, perhaps. I think we almost have to divide this side like we did with the other burgages.
Vegetables, get your daily dose of greens, healthy and heart, simply a bad man. These things do happen.
Yeah, something like that. Get that larger plot in. I'm not going to move that hunting camp, he'll stay here forever. And will you do that as well? Oh, yes you will. Okay, so going kind of lengthways across the contour lines seems to make that terrain a little easier to build on, I think. And then more population. Definitely just heading up Main Street. This is the road to the castle. So I think I just like a lot of homes. Just as like a visual representation. Because I think it can be quite hard to be aesthetic with Manor Lords. I think efficiency often sort of trumps it, doesn't it? But I really do want the visual of just homes on the way up to the castle eventually once this province is complete, of course. Ultimately, more taxpayers so we can settle that other province. I wonder, are we buying barley yet? Let's look at our crafting materials. Yes, we are, okay. I'm going to stock the malt house then so we can start producing malt. We also, our tailor's workshop is in now, so now we want to process that. We will have our weaver's workshop. We almost want to rebuild this little marketplace here. But just like a road that comes up. Yes, I know you're all extremely unhappy. Just give me a second. I will draw you a new marketplace in. I might actually move the market entirely. Maybe over here. I'll build it around the well. Oh, that'll work great. Perfect. Let's do that. And then I can put more houses here. But I did actually want to put the weaver's workshop here. So we'll do you. Get you higher up. I think so. And then I'll do another home here. Likely another artisan so close to the supplies. Let's make sure all this gets picked up. Love the idea of the well by the market. We can also upgrade that as well. It's currently supplying 18 houses. So maybe an upgrade wouldn't be a terrible idea there. Want some more planks to come in. And then with these new homes coming in, yeah, we really need planks. So why are you guys so slow? I think maybe another ox is needed now, isn't it? Yeah, all these stables here are full. Okay, let's build some more ox homes then. We'll have a hitching post here on the edge of town. There's a lot of these buildings are using oxes, or oxen, I suppose. And then maybe one up here for future prepping. I'm actually going to assign an ox to the saw pit just for right now because they're taking so long to actually cut them. So a dedicated ox will get the timber directly from the logging camp. No interest in the mine also consumes planks per year. I didn't realise that. I guess that makes sense, doesn't it? For supporting tunnels. And all our new homes are coming in here now as well. We're making some really decent money from our regional wealth now. Let's have a look at some of our trade records. So large shields are selling for a ton. Have a look in the last 30 days. What have we sold? So we bought barley, sheep, sold some salt. So the salt is selling for quite a bit more than the shields, isn't it? Well, that's cool though. We're still making decent money. See if I'm going to get all these vegetable gardens growing as well. And we'll do some fruit orchards at some point in the not too distant future. Wonderful. There's our weaver's workshop. Let's get someone working in there immediately. That will process that into wool. And at our tailor over here, we can have them make woolen clothes for us. Which will be wonderful, which will satisfy our tier 2 garment requirement, which now just leaves beverage to be sorted. For which we'll need a final artisan for that. You are as good a candidate as any. And then we'll also build the pub around here as well. Which I think would look rather splendid around here, right? I think we're almost justified for another saw pit at this point. We're eating so many planks through shield production and sustaining the mine. Plus anything else that might also be using them. So I think I am going to go for another saw pit here just next door. We're also beginning to kind of run out of forest. I guess there's a big chunk down here, isn't there? Might actually change your guys' work area here to this whole district here. There we go. We have some planks. Let's use them before they're used up. And then we'll have our tavern right here. And then we'll build like a little hub around here, but we wouldn't mind another market up at this part of the city as well. Let's get seeds planted in here. Plus living upgrades. And then should have some planks left over. Yep, let's get more animal pens in here. And how are our rabbits doing now? Yeah, let's get the hunters back working. Wait, is the doggo just here by himself? Oh, he is as well. It's very sad. Don't worry, send the hunter back now. I'm gonna do some chicken coops in these homes, I think. We'll keep the meat and the food varied coming in. Yeah, so we've got a bunch of unhappiness here now. Your garments should be coming. Yeah, I think we just need a much larger flock, don't we? Let's have a look at our livestock trader here. So I think let's go for a higher surplus of sheep. And also a higher surplus of lambs, just so it gives us a chance to grow a larger flock. And then this level 2 burgage plot here will be our brewer. And then that will leave us our final production chains to get rid of all these level 2 unhappinesses. Level 1's still totally satisfied. Well, what's up with you guys up here? There's no one living here, that's okay. I wish it wouldn't show them as unhappy when there's no one living here. It's kind of a incorrect stat really, isn't it? Loving how this is looking coming into the summer. Really fun terrain challenge in this particular Manor Lords build, isn't it? You guys can do some cabbage. The tavern is done, so let's bring this one up to our highest priority. I'll get this one. I think it seems to have stabilised a bit now, so I'm going to unassign that particular box. And we'll also upgrade that small stable too. I think certainly when your jobs begin to throttle, it's a sign that more animals are needed. We also need to think about bows as well, because we're not currently producing them. Oh, we have our regional wealth dramatically high now. Let's go ahead and claim this second province then. We won't develop it vast amounts, I don't think. So I'd really want this to be close to this province, so I don't want to like build all the way over here. Like it's almost like it's part of the same city here as it flows down the hill. So these guys can walk up to the local castle to pay their respects, right? It'll also make these guys easier to defend if they get attacked as well. So what are we building around? We've got rich fish and rich clay. And mushrooms. These guys will self-sustain on food. I'm going to add this over here. And modest supplies will be fine. I'll confirm that. There is Hockweg has been settled. Wonderful. Fantastic. Cool. So let's get these guys established with the very basics. And then we'll run back to establishing level 2 at the other settlement. Logging camp, yeah, all this forest pretty much along the border can go. Also do Woodcutter's Lodge. Fishing hut just up the road here. There we go. We will also need a well. Thankfully there's water right there. Amazing. And then your basic storage elements as well. We'll do granary, which where do I see the main town lying? This little plateau here is almost made for it, isn't it? So again, the logging camp will be moved one day. But I'm just going to feed it through here for right now. So I'll tell you what, it's a good idea just to not do that right here, isn't it? Feed this right the way through. There's another little road down here. And we'll just make some little logistical desire lines that you imagine would exist here. Oh, there's a bandit camp there. Ooh. Hello people. Do we have mercenaries? The Battle Brothers will turn up. Yeah, go on then, lads. Yeah. Right, we'll do that. You go here. I build my town. Thank you. We'll pay them to deal with it. My army is still a little wounded from last episode's fight, so I'd rather send the mercenaries here. Any other ones we can tidy up while we're over this way? I'm not like it. Those aren't even here. There's not. Brilliant. So I was wasting the money anyway. Yes, send it to the nearest town because this will be useful. I don't really want to pay you lot. We just had a bunch of resources added as well. Stone, wood, fish, beetroot, mushrooms, eggs, and honey. Okay, that's cool that you can actually loot resources from these guys now. I'll tell you what, before I send you away then, why don't we come and mess up the other ones? You've got a long march, boys. Enjoy that. Anyway, back to these guys. There's always something to distract you in Manor Lords, isn't there? We'll have granary and storehouse here once the logging camp is built. 2 families in there straight away. We don't need... Oh wait, do they have no fuel? Yeah, they've got a little bit. I guess that charcoal we just got also came back to them as well, didn't it? That's pretty handy. Really like that they've added that. And then let's get these guys cutting down some trees. Fisherman's hut's being built. Let's build a road up to this as well. And the storehouse can go in. Cool, so that's absolute basic necessities. We should also give them a market as well, of course. And then once they acquire some timber, we'll come back in and give them some burgage plots. And we can start to specialise this province a little bit. That is also really cool. While we do have some extra regional wealth as well, I'd like to buy in some more retinue. I'm going to spend it all, I think, because retinue are pretty powerful. Although then again, I've only got 13 days to pay these guys. Let's make sure we disband them before. There we go. Yeah, send this to my treasury. Come and grab this. So it looks like the AI has actually claimed this province, but they're not building here yet. I'm guessing they're just not capable. because they were using mercenaries to fight the battles for them. There's no diplomatic consequence, of course, for actually just walking on their lands. They don't seem to care. Maybe one day I would like to see kind of military access agreements added to the diplomatic responses, I suppose. Wonderful. How are we doing here now? Let's get someone working in the tavern. We should start to be producing ale. Well, we will once we actually buy the bloody upgrade, you idiot. There we go. So we got the barley coming in. And we should be seeing malt as well now. Yeah, there we go. Malt and barley both ready. Brewers will see to that. Let's get that highest priority. And are we seeing garments satisfied now as well? Yes, we are. Fantastic. Seeing clothes over here. Yeah, we have 9 woolen clothes. Which just leaves you guys, but there's still no one living here. This way. Oh dear. Oh god, you idiot egg. Hire the bloody workers. Always do that. Every time. Get your supplies quick before they perish. Fuck, he's running out of food. Let's give him a fisherman. That'll be fine. You guys got some wood yet? Yeah, there we go. There's the 5 bits of timber we need. And we'll have our first burgages. I think just here. Again. I'm not going to be able to build here, am I? This is way too steep. Yeah, that's never happening. So, I don't need to worry about extending or trying to build down that way. There's 5 burgage plots with back garden upgrades. So we'll build these. So that second sword bit has calmed down now at least. We got some spare hands here, so I'm going to go full stock in the deep mine. And then in terms of Ryzen buckle, 7 months worth of food and 4 months worth of firewood. I wonder if maybe I want to add another wood cutting family in. Let's also limit their work area as well. I'm a little wary of how close they are. We haven't gathered foraging mushrooms either, have we? Let's also build the herb garden now. We've got quite a lot of disposable income. I think I'd also like to start trading some weapons as well with such a vast amount of money. I want to bring in some bows. We can make them ourselves, but I don't have the artisan for them right now. So import, and again just keep a stock of 10 in. So we're going to hire 2 more archer units as well. Obviously we don't have the population to stock those 4 battalions at the minute, but we will soon. Cool, so these guys have got some disposable income. In terms of what we can send back via pack post is what it's called, is it? Pack station. We can probably send something back and two between the 2 sites here. Probably fish in this particular instance. Let's also begin to set up their mining pits as well. Although nope, we need saw pit first. Let's keep this down the main road. So I really love the idea that one day you'll be able to see the castle from here. Hot Greg's running out of fuel. Yeah, let's kill the logger for a brief second. Stick that into timber. And immediately start getting these expansion upgrades available so we can get more population in here. all the homes at Hockweg have now finished, which is very nice. We've also got the saw pit available here too. There we go. There's a small village, so we can look at an immediate specialization for them. Something with fish would be good. Yeah, I'm not sure which one I really want for Hergwig yet. So, or Hockweg rather, not Hergwig. I think we'll just wait until we come across a more needed specialization before spending that point just yet. So in terms of, I think, what we'll send from here, from the pack station, sorry. Your tried partner with Ryzen buckle, you will send them carp. Not sure what it is exactly we could send back. What are we in massive surplus of here? And we could send vegetables back. We've got a lot of carrots, so we could do that. This way we're trading food variety, aren't we? Because these guys don't have any vegetables yet. Okay. I will put the person in here. And these guys should start transporting now. Could buy them a donkey. I think we'll do that. Let's also get someone working in the saw pit as well. So are these the people coming with goods? Yes, they are. Here they are. Here's the pack station people. Trading carp for carrots. I love that. On the little info view. Let's see where they come. I guess you go to the granary, will you? Yep. There goes our carp. And then they took some carrots. Fantastic. And we bought them a mule as well, so they'll be happy with that. A wonderful one. And ale is flowing now, everyone. Fantastic. Ale is flowing in the region. That leaves all of our level 2s perfectly satisfied, which is wonderful. And you should also be buying some war bows as well now. Yes, there we go. Brilliant. While we're on the subject of money, wouldn't mind possibly have a look at some castle planner action while we're here. In terms of the walls, I guess let's actually build the road first. So I'll just come down this way. Maybe fork off. So I think I'd like to build the garrison tower first. I really want this visible from... How many of these can we build? It's just one, right? Yeah, one per region. I feel like looking over here is the best way to do it, you know? And then we can have these little outer towers on the wall here. Okay. I think we'll commit to that just for right now. And then once we have that in, we'll expand our walls around it as well. Because we're going to need to save up a few more resources for that just yet. And then also, I want to just upgrade my retinue here. I want to go for more men. I'll go for it all actually. 4 garrison size here. I imagine that retinue is going to do quite a lot of lifting when we choose to invade one of our neighbours. Which I'd love to do sooner rather than later in the series, I think. The first winter has rolled around, brand new province of Hockway. These guys are unhappy. They're now demanding their church. Which I think I'd love to place aesthetically. I think with maybe a view of this, as I'll probably clear this forest out. In fact, we can feed a road through there now as well. I'm going to remove... Oh, no, don't want to do that. Just up to here, I guess. And we'll place the church in this kind of central... I don't want to use the word plaza here for avoiding modern city planning techniques, but can't be helped, I suppose. Just need our 5 logs here, which I'll take the saw pit work right now and replace them in the logging camp. And while they gather them, our roads are going to come... How deep is this valley here? It's pretty steep, isn't it? I mean, it will let me do a road, but realistically speaking, it's not brilliant. The bridge will be fantastic, but the bridge is only form over water. I guess I'll do a bit of a switchback system then. I won't just do a straight slope because this is pretty mental terrain here. And then where do we want to come back up? Gradient Police should be happy enough with this, I think. Can't imagine the Gradient Police actually making it to Manor Lords, but here we are. And then we've got resources this way as well. So we're just adding those. I think more desire line forming is the way to do it in Manor Lords than road planning, right? Can build this mine over here now as well. We'll do... Is this just regular? Oh, this is iron. That's fine. And then we also want our stone gatherers camp, which is a plank. Be good to get some more people in here as well. We've got some of the upgrades here to go as well. Which I will get because some extra hands would be really good for helping keep logging and things stocked in the new province. Let some timber pile up there. We have an empty work area here. Yes, that's fine because you're a forager. No mushrooms left. And I think we can afford a population expansion in Ryzen Buckle now. We have a level 2 unhappy here. Your beverage has dried up. Why? We have barley but no malt. You're waiting, are you? Okay, I think we need to increase our malt supply then. That'd be or barley, yeah. Let's bring our surplus up to 15, because that's only going to get worse. So we'll keep importing that. It would be nice to grow it ourselves eventually, but we're so unfarmable around here. Both of our provinces are just not at all available for farming. Some small provinces, I think we had a bit of rye down here, didn't we? Which I wouldn't mind beginning to possibly explore some farming. We haven't done any yet. How's the market doing for supply? It's beginning to throttle at the granary, so let's go 2 more granary workers. And we'll match that with a storehouse worker as well. Because we're moving quite a lot of supplies now. So all these extra hands moving things around will go a long way. But set up farm, we might not be able to fully staff it today. But we can certainly begin to prepare the infrastructure. So it's the rye fertility I want. So I'll place the farmhouse where it isn't fertile. Too steep to build? Oh, come on. Over here then. I'll probably use the yellow. I'll put it in the orange. And then we'll have fields here. So I'll follow essentially the fertile contour lines here. It's 1.1 Morgan. Now, in previous iterations of Manor Lords, about 1 Morgan tends to have been the meta for farm fields. That could very well be different in Update 5. Do 3 fields, following that green as best I can. And then here we'll prepare them. So we'll have rye. We'll do crop rotation as well, of course. Fallow years 2 and 3. We'll rye in year 2 in this one. And then we'll rye in year 3 in this one. Just so they all stagger. And we'll also give you some proper roads down here as well. So our farmhouse is here. Let's send it up the side of this forest. And connecting to the junction, that takes you to the next province, actually. And then over here, we did prepare a road, I think last episode, didn't we? And then we'll send that into there. Cool, so that'll just give us more food variety. But we're coming out of winter with 4 months of food and fuel, so I'm not too displeased with that. Yeah, we also have more animals to buy now. Those pens should be built. I'm going to go down pigs this time. Or do I want to keep specialising into goats? Then again, there is only 2 goats. It's not like I'm goat city right now, is it? There's only 2 of them. There's more chickens than goats, actually. I'm going to bring some more pigs into the fold then. Because then we will be able to switch up our butcher between sausages and mutton. We should also add a reserve limit here as well. Please don't slaughter under 6 sheep. And with the lambs, what was the trade threshold we set for those? Let's have a little look here. So we're exporting all lambs over 8. I think in that case then, I'm going to stop exporting the lambs now we have the butcher available. Because I would rather them come into the food supply and then sell what they produce. The meat rather than the lamb. But it's going to end up getting consumed anyway, so we'll just send them all to the butcher shop now with those reserve limits on. Wonderful. Hopefully it's not too far now. Do we want to give these guys another horse? We've got 2 of them. I'm going to do that. We should have the stable space available. Yeah, we put another one down here, didn't we? We're okay. Super, everyone's happy here. We did start work on the castle. Okay, looks like they've finished this now. Wonder if we can place in our walls. Let's go. Yeah, so we need significantly more planks for this, don't we? Okay, I'm going to come back to my joiner's shop in that case. And I'm going to set a reserve on planks. Don't produce under 50, because I'm going to want a little bit of a stockpile of them for that castle wall. In terms of our army, we're starting to gather some numbers now. I definitely want more population here though. I think I'm pretty happy to begin expanding the population, especially with more food on its way. I'd really love to get them here, but you're not going to fit on this hill, are you? It's going to be too steep. Oh, no, it's not. Very interesting, Will. That's a lot of homes, though. I'm going to downgrade some of these. I think so we can get all living upgrades and some decent back gardens. You guys are probably going to be too far from a market and a storehouse. This town might need another... Well, it will need another one at some point. So I reckon we'll probably gather that up here at the foot of the castle. Seems a possible sensible location, doesn't it? We'll go with that. I'm going to build those right now. I'm not going to need them. But at least they're there when we do need them. We'll have... I guess I'd quite to lay this out quite nicely, actually. So let's do a marketplace. In the middle. 35 stores is a bit much, actually. Let's downsize that a little bit. 12 should be enough. Then I'll have a granary here. I guess I'll sort of face it into the market. Should look pretty cool here. We'll do a hitching post up here as well. And do we have a water source here? No, we don't. Which is a little annoying. In that case, I'm going to upgrade this well. It's quite a walk for them to get water. It should be okay. We'll see. I think we're going to keep this spot open here for more industry, as and when it comes in case we get involved in anything else. Cool. Looks like they've got their beer back now, have they? Yeah, ale's being produced. Wonderful. Hello, people. Can you gather me your timber? There you have, of course. Now we're missing the planks. We'll stick some of those new hands in the saw pit. We're getting new families in hot quick here now. Stick one of them in the woodcutter. Then we've got all our base supplies stocked here now. And these guys do have a little bit of money. I'm going to give you the mule, because you'll be able to shift more volume. More carrots will be always welcome. It should be making their way into their food economy now. Yeah, they've got 58. And that's not draining Ryzen buckles carrots. These guys have got 33. It's a fresh harvest on the way though. Plus all of these guys. Let's do living expansions here too. Want the population up so we can carry on gathering higher and higher taxes. And I think I'll stock that second saw pit we made down here now as well. And we could stock the farmer and give you a ploughing station. I'm going to do that. We've got the resources for it. Oxen aren't particularly expensive. We could certainly do with a few more building hands on deck here though. Is there anything we're overstocking on? Holy smokes. Oh, holy smokes, they're going to burn Hotquag down. Oh my word. Oh no. Hotquag. I'm coming. Hold out. Hold out, Hotquag. On the way. Where are we going to meet? Where are we going to meet? Over here? Oh, this is so terrifying. Yeah, okay. Come over here. Goodness me, everyone. Are they coming this way? They always invade my province. I swear, everyone. When I play Manor Lords in my free time, they don't come and attack me. They just... They always attack the AI. But whenever I make a series, it's a totally different ballgame. Where are you coming from? Over here. Stick the archers on this hill. I'm probably going to lose Hotquag here. Hold on, just wait for reinforcements. Don't go in there on your own. You'll get pumped. Holy crap, everyone. Such drama. Let's get some screenshots here. Lord Manor Lords. Flee, everyone, flee. This is a big force as well. Alright, come on, boys. I wonder if they'll aggro to the army. Come on, you can do it. I reckon they can see me from here. So they might just run straight past. They're going to start burning as I speak these words, aren't they? Probably. It's usually the way it goes. We've got 4 of them. They are shooting them from there. Those archers have got very good range. Let's move these spears up here. The archers are at least firing from the hill. You all firing. I'm gonna send everyone into battle here. I'm gonna focus fire on the bandits too. Goodness gracious, everyone. Trees don't seem to be stopping the velocity of arrows at all, so I'm assuming that's not yet a mechanic available. I'm guessing that's going to come. It usually is in most RTS games, isn't it? These guys are slow as hell, man. Come on in. They have just run up that massive hill, to be fair to them. To be fair, lads. Maybe we can get a better position on our archers here. Is that the mule? Oh no. The mule was interrupted. The precious supply of carrots has been halted over here. These guys are going to need a corpse pit. They don't have a church yet to bury all these bodies. Well in, lads. Well in. Get stuck in. Terrible shot. Will they shoot as they flee? Look at these spears defending against 4 roving bands. Amazing. I love the fact that our second province has like rushed to the defense of the smaller new one as well. That's so like thematic, that, isn't it? Absolutely love it. We don't know what's hit them. Can we build the church while this is going on? Yes, we can. You boys need to get this built very quickly because there's a lot of bodies here. Are we done? Well in, boys. That was textbook. Absolutely textbook. Did we lose what? Did we lose two spears per unit there? So 4 in total, I think we lost. No retinue lost. And certainly no archer's touch as well. Absolutely fantastic. What a defense, boys. Just GG. Absolutely brilliant, that. And they return home as they walk calmly through the death fields. Just, people were built different back in this area now. Fantastic. Let's make that church absolute massive priority, otherwise everyone's going to leave. Or do we just want to go straight corpse pit? I'm going to unemploy pretty much everyone here to get this church done. 61 61 bodies. Oh my god, holy smokes. It does say villagers request building havoc ground while raiders may be dumped. It says may, doesn't have to be in the corpse pit. Yeah, okay. I'm just going to put them in the church because I don't really want the corpse pit in the town. I suppose I should build this surely, shouldn't I? Okay, just go build that. We'll do that as well. 61 is an awful lot of bodies. I kind of need to deal with that very quickly. Let's bring this up to high as well. Can always delete it afterwards, but that's a huge problem right now. They need to get that dealt with. Let's bring some more roads out here as well. More desire lines, etc. Cutting back in. Cool. Right, come and work here, 2 of you. Church is going to take quite a while to go up, I think, isn't it? And let's watch this gruesome life, everyone. People's jobs to build mass graves. Pretty horrendous, actually. Welcome to the channel, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome back to another episode of Mass Graves. Yeah. I hope you can enjoy the videos. Fantastic. Right, they're getting cleared up, and the church is getting built. Over here, there'll be no one living here yet, of course, but one day there will be, and we should be coming into a tasty supply of planks right now. How many oxen are we running? 3. I think we're probably due a 4th now. Storehouses all built here, but don't need them just yet. Let's return to our castle planner. And want to replace this road here. And then see if we can build our gatehouse. Which sort of space do I want to play with here? Something like that. We'll commit to that. I think I'm going to remove the clay furnace now as well. We don't need that here. And then I wouldn't mind developing some fruit burgers plots, the orchards. See if we can line up a nice size back garden here. Yeah, we can. I'm happy with that. It might be better as 2, you know. Yeah, we'll do that. I doubt I'll get one in here. This looks like it's going to be too steep. Yeah. Possible lengthways. Yeah, too steep. That's fine. We'll just have that as open hill, I suppose. And I also referenced another house here as well, didn't I? On the back of the Weaver's Workshop. So we'll build that as well. Might give us many more hands to keep producing materials here. Gonna chill out on the hunter again. Let's let our wild animals restock. And this is still upgrading, is it? It's just waiting for a log. I think all logs are currently going to various plots, aren't they? Which is why those extra oxen will be helpful. Over here, bodies have been taken care of. Let's get back to work, everyone. You guys in the saw pit. So we're met for absolute basic happiness needs here now. Our food variety is being kept afloat by the carp and the carrots that are coming in. So you guys can really focus on producing something else. I'm not sure what that's going to be just yet. But we will now begin to expand our population. This road I'm going to bring along the forest line. Something like that. So it gives us a bit more of a definition as to where to run these various plots. We'll do a larger one here. And then perhaps again, maybe prepare some fruit orchards here since vegetables are being imported in pretty great numbers. And focus on pretty much this. That is quite a nice fruit orchard actually. Yeah, we'll go for that larger one. Perfect. Considering level 2 churches, once we have some extra hands, we'll begin to populate these new jobs over here. The only resource we don't have being gathered down here now is the forager's hut. I'm not sure what the meta is here, is to place the forager closer to the granary so they can collect the mushrooms easier. Or have them over here. I guess because these are a time sensitive resource, we probably want them over this way, don't we? So we'll do that. In terms of our first invasion, which is on the cards, we could go for one. I think maybe we'll do that next episode, because I think we're coming up to over an hour here now, aren't we? So I think next episode we'll invade these Muppets over here. As we've got the influence now to claim Klein Nolly, I'm guessing is how that's pronounced, or Klein Noll, probably, if there's German tones to it, I imagine. Cool, so we get all these in. Fast forward some time here. Beginning to run low on supplies here, fuel's becoming a problem. I mean, that's because we're just simply running out of trees, isn't it? I think I might actually upgrade my fuel production now to charcoal. Does it increase fuel efficiency? Have this over here by the industry. And I think possibly a forester now, because this province is running real low on timber. So I think we'll go down the forestry route in the middle of summer. Forester's hut. Wait, I didn't just place another forester's hut, do I? I did. Don't worry, everyone. Caught it this time. Every time I do that, they're so close together, they need to not be right next to each other. At a quick glance, they're very similar. Need to pay more attention to that. I think I'd like to place this strategically. Oh, then again, it doesn't really matter. I could use it for decoration, but everyone's just going to cut it down again. So it doesn't really matter, does it? There we go. Forester's hut over here. Gonna make that pretty top priority, actually. So we can get some forestry operations set up. They're still waiting. Hey, really? Okay. I'm gonna buy another ox then. The food economy here is looking not too bad now. Definitely just want more meat. That's really tied into our flock production, so that'll just take time. These new homes are built now. No one living here yet, though. No, not just yet. Enjoy our forestry hut going up here. I'm going to add 2. I'm going to limit your work area. Just keep foresting all of this, I suppose. Let's see them come to work. It's not something we've done tons of in Manor Lords, the forestry. So he's going to come out here. Enjoy his day in the sun. Is that it? You done? Off to the next one. Oh. He's running to the forest. That's fine. But that should help with our supply at least. And we'll also stock the charcoal kiln as well with 2 families. Super. With this province being quite rich in both fish and clay, I wouldn't mind beginning to explore processing and then selling all of them. So let's bring in the trading post for this province. I think I'll map the roads up to my church. And then create a bit of a communal centre over here if you like. We'll have a trading post here within spitting distance of the storage house. And then that rich clay wants to be processed into our clay furnace. We'll keep this on our main road over this way. Once we have some stone, that is. We'll begin to start these jobs now. And I'll gather the clay first of all. Could do the deep mine. I think it's worth it. Money's not going to be a problem here with so many rich nodes. Market supply should still be fairly decent here. Yeah. We can upgrade these guys. You will be fruit. And a massive yieldable plot this, so I think I'll go animals here. Do some chickens. Also got these guys to consider. But we'll wait for a little bit more money to stockpile over here for them. Before they can start coming their own powerhouse. We could also go down the administration route here. For a manor. Which would give them retinue to defend themselves. Possible appropriate manor positioning here, maybe, next time. We'll see. They don't have the resources to build that yet either. Wonderful, everyone happy over here is all just the empty homes, so nothing major to worry about. You are all fruit orchards. Fantastic. These guys, I'm just going to wait and see what I want to turn these into. We'll see how the food economy balances out with sheep stabilizing and all these plots beginning to add. So we'll just wait and see. Stick a hunter back into that wild animal deposit too. And we should be seeing our fuel situation beginning to improve. And again, I imagine there's probably a lot of fuel consuming buildings in here now as well. Oh, here's the new well. Isn't that fantastic? That's a really nice screenshot there, isn't it? Really wish we could see the castle. Or you almost can, can't you? You actually almost can see the castle from here. Just those trees are blocking it. Wonder if I can get someone to deforest them. Or we could, I think. How are we doing here? Wonderful. We've got plenty of supplies now to build. Let me come on to here. I think someone said to me, actually, do I want a road first. From the front just up to this little castle. Or even. Yeah, someone mentioned last episode that the walls should be rounded for defensive purposes. Oh, I can't get you around the back, can I? I've built that too close. Oh no, I can just go straight through the building. Okay, that's perfect. Let's commit to that. Oh no, now you collide. Damn it. That's very annoying. Okay. It shouldn't let me go through if it doesn't want to let it happen. So I was just in the midst of building a castle, and then the game crashed. So we'll start again. Yeah, I was thinking this, I'm going to build another turret across here instead. But when I came to place the outer towers, they only want to snap to the outside of the wall. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. You know, all the way around this, it only wants to snap into the outside. I suppose I'll just have to place them not on the walls if I want them on the inside, right? Which is a little annoying. It says road access obstructed. Like, it's not, mate. I'm telling you. It's not a terrain thing either. Okay, I'm just gonna have one outer tower over here then. I'm guessing that's working probably not as intended right now, is it? But maybe when we upgrade to stone walls in a future episode, once we can afford to pay for them, we can possibly refix that. We'll see. It'd be nice if it would work. Interesting, she's stocking shields here when there's no one working. So I guess granary workers will use other granary sites. Is that because you're full? No, you're nowhere near full. Okay, that's kind of interesting then. I didn't realise that would happen. But I guess it's not going to perish here, is it? I suppose it will actually, maybe. Oh, I guess this is the people importing, isn't it? Because they're sending the carp here. I just don't want it to go off here if no one's working the site. That fuel seems to be stabilising a little bit now. And our farmers are also here. Going to... do I want to give you guys an ox? Where are you? Resting until healed. What happened to Peter? You okay, Pete? What went down? Oh, I want Pete's information. What happened to Peter? Oh, was he in the war? I wonder if he was. Just says sick. Any particular reason you're sick? Doesn't give me any warnings, does it? Animal produce and or fruits has deteriorated in the supply chain. Well, hopefully that won't be a problem for too much longer. Because we're going to plant apples and quinces in these once someone comes in anyway. Shouldn't be too long. And that's our forestry operations beginning to kick in now as well. We should just keep everything in a continuous supply from logging camp to woodcutters using the forest both together. And then all of that being sent to saw pit and charcoal kiln respectively. No storage space left for the woodcutters lodge, is there not? Very interesting. I'm going to go for the upgrade at the storehouse then in that case. And we'll do the granary at the same time. Do we have an upgrade for our fisherman's hut? No. The stone has been completely collected now, so you guys are good. I'll stick that second hand in the mining pit. And they've gone now anyway as we come into winter here. These guys should be alright for food here, it seems. So you got 26 months worth of fuel, that's fine. Yeah, and 10 months worth of... So the new province is absolutely perfect. And we'll watch our new castle be built here, shall we? Fantastic. So we have to walk through the castle door, right? Oh, we can't go through? Damn it. He's too girthy and powerful. He's grown fat from all the carp. He can't get through the castle gate anymore. Oh no. Okay, well we're going to explore the grounds regardless. A little home here, which will upgrade into the big fancy stone one at some point. We have our grounds, we got the tax office around the back here where I can hoard all my money. And then, still, can't get out from that, which is fine. So at least we have a castle now where we can also see the other province growing right on the hillside there. Isn't that a wonderful view? This is what Manor Lords needed so badly. Just amazing. I love it. You can probably see the other guys from here as well, can't we? Yeah, they're over there. And the other guys. We can see all the other provinces from this hill. Fantastic. I really enjoy that visual. That's really splendid. Cool. Everyone's happy over here now, I think. And then over here, we're all good as well. Just need a few more hands so we can start to mass process all of this stuff. And I think next episode is when we'll take on the AI army for the first time with our own troops, trying to claim some of those provinces, like going to war with them. But otherwise, guys, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate all the support on the Manor Lords videos. It's such a fun game to play this and to see it grow from its early access phase, what, a year ago now? 2 years ago, was it? It's nice to see the AI coming in. Seeing those other settlements over on the hillside is really a lot of fun, isn't it? Look at that. What a view. That's so cool. But anyway, massive shout out to the YouTube members and patrons that help support these videos. Links down below to Patreon Instant Gaming are there if you're interested, and likes for free do wonders to help these videos reach more people. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next episode as we go to war in Manor Lords Update 5. And as always, enjoy the rest of your day.